Taurean, good to have you back out there. How's it feel? I mean, it's almost been a year.
Yeah, it's slowly coming up on the year. I'm not myself right now. I'm still, what I'm saying, trying to get back, knock off the rust. It's been a year, just trying to get back moving, and it's just a lot of mobility and agility and just a bending part about it, and more like having confidence about it in my head, just getting rid of that mental block.
You're one of the older defensive tackles on the team, but you haven't had. This is the first time you've had a position coach back-to-back years. What's it been like just having a little continuity there?
Man, I talk to him about that all the time. Me and I rave to him about that, all the time. I just like the fact that, what I'm saying, I know what I'm getting. I know what type of coaching I'm getting, and I know what he wants from me. And it's just that's what I lack. With his strengths is what I lack. So we have a big bond right there.
Nudie, you've been out there the whole time. Quincy's rejoined you guys. You added Lorando Johnson. We've seen Day Day getting some action out there finally. I mean, you guys got some competition. I don't know if you had that much competition at that position in the past.
Uh, yes, sir. It's nice having them guys because one of us going to set the bar, the standard. One person having a good day, it pushed all of us to come together and have a great day as a defensive unit.
You changed numbers. You're number two now. What's the thought process behind that?
Number two, being with me my whole life, I always wore it. It'll be a good chance to get the number back last year, so want to make the best of it.
Thanks, guys.
Tom.
Yeah, Dwight, you decided to come back. What went into your decision to return for this season?
I felt like I needed to improve more, better my game. I feel like I needed to learn more. Needed a coach that could, get hands-on, teach me through every mistake that I make and better me as a person, honestly. And develop me with a stronger mindset, all of that, honestly.
Okay. And where physically, where do you need to become a better corner?
A willing tackler. Whenever they run, I need to make that tackle. I need to be that person who get them on the ground without any help, with just going to go show that I want to do it.
So how would you assess how you played last year? I think didn't you end up with five picks?
Yes, sir. I feel like the numbers are very well, but I know for sure whenever I watch film after the game, it was mistakes that I left out there that I feel like that could have made me a first-round pick, So having another year under my belt and having good coaches to help me on and off the field, it'll better me all around.
Y'all got new voices in the coaching staff on defense. Taurean, what do you make of Travis Williams and maybe his style and how he talks to you guys?
I love it. I'm all bought in. I'm all for it. We're 4 down and we're sending the kitchen sink. So it's a lot of opportunities left out there on the field for us to make plays.
And Nudie, what's your take on Coach Williams? Just his style, maybe.
He's a cool dude. He's very he brings energy, so it matched me all the time. Whatever he give us, we put on the field. If he's turned, we're turned with him. Like, it just goes both ways. And I appreciate him for coming out there and always getting on us. He's gonna make sure that we don't make the same mistake again. He'll put us out on the board and in front of the whole defensive unit, and it better us because don't nobody want to get called out in front of the whole team. It makes you want to come harder the next day and kill the person that's in front of you.
All right, thanks.
Otis.
Well, Tom kind of stuff, but on the defensive back, Coach Woodson and Coach Wilson, more particular with you, Nudie, what do you think about their style of coaching?
It's very good because both of them are very different style of coaches, and one's older and one's younger. And Coach Wilson was around the DB coach that I started out with whenever I was at the school before this, and he knows a lot, and so I learned from him as well. And Coach Wilson, he knows a lot. He's been in the game for a long time, so he's putting in things that he was doing with his old guys and bringing it over here, and it's making me a better person and a better player.
My Bulldog's a little upset. Maybe he didn't like your answer. No, he broke my thought too. On the defensive line, I know Cameron hurt his ankle the other day, but how are some of the other guys like Miller and just some of the other players, how are they coming along on that D line?
Coach Adams has stressed enough for us, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we're praying for Mr. Ball, you know what I'm saying, for a speedy recovery. He's going to take care of his business. We're going to check on him, you know what I'm saying, in and out. But it has to be the next man up. It has to be the next man up mentality.
Just overall, I think he talked about it earlier, but do you like that style too, about the aggressive style, even though you're in the secondary? I mean, I guess it puts a little bit more pressure on you, but just do you like that attacking style of defense that Coach Williams has brought in here? Nudie, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, most definitely. And also bringing in more depth. It put pressure on, not pressure, but it make the whole team go harder. Everybody know that somebody's behind them trying to take their spot, but at the same time, we're working together to win the championship, you know? So going out there, giving it all and trying to win every rep you can, it helps a lot. And knowing that the players that I am playing with, knowing that they're doing their job, it makes it easier for me to do my job, you know, and make more plays.
I don't mean to go Bob, but one more real quick one on Jalen Braxton. How's he coming along?
Jalen Braxton, I'm excited. I'm excited for him. He's a good player. He's young. He's ready to learn. He's trying to get better. He is getting better every day. Since day one, he still had high school technique and stuff, but since he's been in college, he's been picking up on it fast. And soon you'll see the next lockdown DB as well behind Quincy, me, and Snacks.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, both of you.
Trey.
Yeah, Nudie, I was curious about with Coach Woodson and Coach Wilson. What's the dynamic like in the meeting room? Are you guys all in there together, and is one of you guys working more with the corners or the safeties, or how's that going?
It goes back and forth. So during our meetings, both of them get their time to talk. That's what I like about it, because they communicate together, and one coach will take the safeties one day, the other take the corners, and then it just switch in the meeting room. One coach talk this time, and then the next coach fill in the rest of the time. So it's been pretty good to have both.
Are you ever just like, oh, we got Coach Wilson today?
No, I really appreciate all of them, because it's crazy, because they are trying to make me like them as a person than I do, and that's the best thing about it, because we come in this building every day, putting our bodies on the line, going hard work, just to do what we love, you know, and them making it fun for us to have fun on the field and off the field and learn at the same time is a very blessing.
Good answer. Taurean, I was curious about Brady. I know you guys are buds. He wasn't like really highly recruited guy, but he's about to be in his 4th year as a starter. If he stayed another year with the COVID year, he'd be the first 5th-year starter ever. What makes him so good and able to just, I mean, he's worked at just about every position on the offensive line except for center. What makes him able to do that?
Right. His versatility, first off, you know, it's hard for offensive linemen to play, you know what I'm saying, each individual positioning. I mean, except for the center. I'm pretty sure he could probably play center, but, you know, Bo got that on lockdown. And his technique, he's more technique sound. Like, he's more fundamentals. Like, he'll make you have to react like you need to lock in on his hands, like, because he's going to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? It's just little stuff in the game, in the trenches, that he pick up on that others may not. Others may struggle with that.
Thanks, guys.
Tom, wrap us up.
Tori, you mentioned at the very top that you weren't quite yourself yet. What's your confidence level that, and when you think you're going to be back, you know?
By the end of spring ball, most definitely, I'll be feeling great. Fall camp come, I'm just getting the jitters ready for the season. I just can't wait to kick the season off. That's where I'm at right now. Gotcha. Quick question about y'all's depth, man. What do you think about the tackle depth? We need a little bit more. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're supposed to be recruiting and bringing in some more guys for help. But even if they don't, I feel like we're good where we at. You know what I'm saying? All we got is all we need.
All right. Nudie, what's the report on Snacks? How's he look so far?
Snacks look good. He's a very physical player, and as well, me and him learning with the new coaches that's coming in, new technique. But together on the field, we've been very clamped. I would say lockdown corners, you know. So it's good having someone on the other side across from me, clamped as well, you know. And then plus, it's like we have Quincy as well, so you will see a lot of players playing at that position for sure.
Gotcha. And just a quick thought on the safeties. You know, Hudson did a little corner. I know he's played nickel before. How do you think he's doing more as a safety? And then like Chavis, who else is coming along at safety?
Jaden Johnson, Hud, Malik Chavis, all of them been playing very well, and they've been making plays at practice. I've been saying it firsthand. They've been communicating very good. Everybody's just hungry because everyone want to play. Everyone wants to compete and be the best as they can. No one wants to just sit on the bench anymore. So it really helped for this team because like Arkansas, we're trying to go undefeated. We're trying to win every game. We're trying to be that team to beat. And having everybody just working hard and competing with each other is just only going to make us better.
All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Y'all did great.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a
Appreciate you,
blessed
guys.
one.